Just finished watching Watamote episode 6, and Tomoko's such an amusing character no matter what situation you throw her in, and this episode was no exception. If anything, none of these episodes have been so far. Hell, you could give her ants in her pants and she'll still be a character I would totally root for. And speaking of ants and pants, summer break is nearly upon our dear protagonist, and all she wants to do is to get someone, preferably a boy, and get noticed by them, if not hook up in a relationship, and watch fireworks together, which is where her ignorance about love and sexual hormones pulls through in spectacular fashion. Obviously, if you have witnessed Tomoko's way of handling things, you know that it never goes according to plan. Fate hates her so much. Now, from the standpoint of humor, this episode, where it takes it this time around, is exploiting her tendencies to misunderstand a particular subject, and this subject is sexuality. Coming across estrogen, she plays dating games after realizing that her eyes look smoother and less soggy. Unrealistic expectations come back in, and what do you know? She plays them all night without taking a bath, making her sweaty, gets soda sprayed all over her face, and in turn, comes to attract ants, and gains attention for all the reasons she's ignorant of. But of all the highlights of this episode, my favorite would most definitely be the ending, which gives us this huge wave of who Tomoko is and the spirit of which the show takes. The dark humor is strong with this one. It relied on Tomoko seeking a companion and failing laughably, but also manages to sprinkle quite a bit of sympathy. There's always been this thing that even if you laugh, you also feel a little bad for her. I especially did last episode. Charming, but also unrelentless. It's not a bad thing. This is, of course, a comedy, but also that it's a comedy where you care for Tomoko and her plight, as the show and source material never give her a break. Then again, neither does herself. At the same time, however, the show never actually goes too far and punishes her. So if there's a silver lining, it's that it never goes overboard. So balance is still there. And overall, this was another episode of Watamote. Sure, it has a different scenario, but it's still Watamote. And that is not a bad thing.